What's up, guys? Good day and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Judith Kanu, and as you all know, we are all about impact. So today we are going to be discussing a very interesting topic, which is 9 habits of highly successful people. I don't know if you want to be successful, because I want to be successful, so please stick around with me to the end. If you're new here, please hit that red subscribe button, turn on your post notification. If you're old here, I appreciate your love. I hope you will stick around till the end. Please watch it, and I'm definitely sure you're going to learn something from today's video. Please, you can also check out my website. The links to everything about me, both my Pinterest, my Instagram account, everything will be on the notification box below, so please check them out. Okay, so without further ado, please let's just get right into the video. So when we talk about success could mean different things to different people, right? So a lot of people, you see people, they tell you they're successful might be, oh, I won a trophy. Successful might be, oh, I got married. Successful could be, oh, I got the contract I've been looking for. So like anything at all could mean different thing to different people. But today we're going to actually discuss how to build new habits, how to break off old habits. So all these habits that you're tired of, we're going to discuss how to break them up. And new habits we're going to discuss, it's not going to be like in-depth, it's just going to be on a surface level. So we're just going to discuss how to break old habits and how to build new habits. So if you know all those your weird old habits that you feel like you want to drop off, like me playing Candy Crush, I hope you sit back and watch, and I'm sure you're going to break off from them. We all have habits, right? So habits could be good, it could be bad. So what are examples of good habits? Good habits could include brushing your teeth when you wake up, taking your bath in the morning, keeping things clean and keeping things organized. Bad habits could include waking up in the morning and you're going through Instagram, laughing without forgetting that there are other important things to do. Like I'm also in this category. Okay, so but all these habits are something you do routinely, you do it all the time. So when you do it all the time, it becomes something that you have mastered. Your body has gotten used to it. So when your body gets used to it, sometimes you don't even need to be conscious to do it. Someone like me, sometimes when I just feel like tensed or maybe somehow within me, all of a sudden I just pick up my phone and I start playing Candy Crush. Before I realize what's happening, I'm like, how am I getting into this game? So but like habits are things that most times they're just unconsciously done. It can be done consciously, but it's unconsciously done, and sometimes when you don't even get them done, you just feel like something is missing or something like that. So when we talk about building and breaking habits, we have something we call a habit loop, right? So this habit loop consists of 3 things. They include a trigger, a routine, and a reward. A trigger, a routine, and a reward. So these 3 things will help you when it comes to you understanding how we build and break habits. First of all, we have the trigger. So when we talk about trigger, we talk about you putting yourself in a position where you are most likely to engage in the behavior we're talking about. So probably you want to learn how to study, or you want to learn how to be more intelligent or more smart. Then you put yourself in a place where you meet people that are smart, right? So probably people that are smarter than you, so that you can get better. But if it's a bad behavior, you have to remove yourself from a position where you are most likely to engage in the said behavior. So if it's smoking and you want to break off smoking, and maybe your friends smoke, you detach yourself from such friends so that you are able to like break off from that behavior. Because if you consistently go with them, you are going to eventually become that, right? So the next thing we're talking about is going to be the routine. Routine is just doing it consistently. So every morning I want to learn how to brush my teeth. Every morning I wake up, I brush my teeth. Every morning I wake up, even if I don't want to do it, I just try as much as possible to get it done every time. Then reward is you give your brain something that will make it want to like hold on to that behavior, or you give your brain something that it loves, right? So probably when you wake up in the morning, your brain loves listening to music. You just play music, and as you listen to music, you'll be motivated to brush your teeth, right? So something like that. So just find out the behavior, find out what are the behaviors you want to get in your life. When you get such behavior, you make it a routine, right? Aside from making it a routine, make sure that you are in somewhere. Don't be with people that don't want to brush their teeth. I'm just joking, but like I believe you understand the point I'm trying to make. So those are the 3 things that helps you build a habit. It's not so in depth, but like on a surface level, I'm sure you got everything I was trying to say. Then now, what are these habits we are talking about? We're going to talk about 9 good habits of successful people. So for if you don't have these habits already, we're going to talk about how you incorporate them. And from what I've talked about the habit loops and everything, you'll be able to like get what I'm trying to say. So if you observe, you notice I took out time to properly explain what habits are and ways to create habits, because we are going to now talk about like the habits that you're supposed to incorporate into your life if you're interested. So the first one is planning and setting goals. So those are the two things. So when we talk about planning, me personally, I love to plan my day. I love to plan my life. Whatever I want to do, I must make sure there must be a plan for me to be able to work with anybody. So I plan my day. It's not everyone that has or have an idea of what their day wants, what they want their day to look like, right? But one thing I try to do is I try to plan my day at night before I sleep. But even if I don't, even if I'm not able to like write down what I want my day to look like, at least I have an idea. If you ask me what will your tomorrow look like, I can easily tell you, oh, this and this and this are what I want to do, right? So setting goals. Some people want to be successful and they have no idea how they want to be successful. Like, I believe that you must have at least you must have a plan, or you must have something in your mind you want to do to be successful. So some people want to be a footballer to be successful. Some people want to be doctors. So yes, I want to be a doctor. What's your plan about studying? How do you plan on doing it? So we have to have a goal in mind for you to be successful. I love something that Pablo Picasso said. He said, our goals can only be reached through a vehicle of plan in which you must fervently believe and upon which you must vigorously act. He said there is no other route to success. So there is no other route to success. We can't just be walking as if we are blind. But whenever you want to do anything, whenever you want to be successful, we should ensure that we have a plan in mind to get whatever at all you want to get. Next point is start your day earlier. The earlier you start your day will determine how much you're going to accomplish in a day. Some people wake up by 10 o'clock, some people wake up by 12 o'clock. But the thing is that when you sleep and wake up by 10 o'clock or by 12 o'clock, you're going to do something, you're going to accomplish something depending on who you are. But for me, I'll say what works for me. If I wake up by that time, trust me, the day is wasted, the day is gone, I won't do anything. So I don't know if it's that for you, but if that's the case for you, please try as much as possible to wake up earlier, because it goes a long way to determine how your day will go. It also goes a long way to determine how much you're going to get from the day. The next point is learn how to manage stress. We all can be stressed. I can be stressed, you can be stressed, we can all be stressed. But there are a lot of people that when they get stressed, they just transfer aggression to people, and it's not nice. Know when you're stressed out. When you're stressed out, probably take out time to distress yourself. So things like exercising. Sometimes we have to exercise. When we exercise, we just like let off some steam and we calm down. We're able to sleep properly, right? So exercising, listening to music, taking a break, talking to someone can also help you distress. Sometimes we are just stressed because we are tired of things going on around us. It might not even be because we have done a lot of work, right? So it could just be stress from things happening around us. So you could talk to somebody that will help you, speak to you like a friend, anybody at all. So the next point is build a healthy sleep habit. So one thing we have to understand is that the amount of sleep you get a day will determine how your brain will function. It will determine how good your brain will function. Maybe when you read something, you might wake up in the morning and you can't even remember what you read. That's because you probably didn't get enough sleep. So getting enough sleep is very, very important for you to be successful. So we have to sleep. When you sleep, you're able to bring up new ideas. You're able to think about new ideas. The best thing you can do is build a good sleep habit, right? Good sleep habits could include avoiding things like caffeine or anything caffeinated before you sleep. Exercising. I've spoken earlier about exercising. So when you exercise, your brain is able to, you get the body tired, and when the body gets tired, it can easily sleep. Okay, so also you can try sleeping at the same time, building a very good a healthy sleep schedule. So I can sleep at the same time, wake up at the same time. When your body gets used to that, also it could become better. It helps you sleep better. Then also avoid all our gadgets. Things like gadgets can also prevent someone from sleeping properly or getting enough sleep. So try as much as possible to decrease the amount of screen time or phone time before you sleep, especially if you have things like insomnia. So all those things also could help. Then if you want to even sleep in the afternoon, try as much as possible that your afternoon naps are really short. Let it not be too long or because if you sleep too much in the afternoon, in the night, it's going to be so hard for you to sleep. So taking naps in the afternoon that short. Then also things like alcohol, avoid things like alcohol because they prevent you from sleeping. So all those things will help you build a good sleep schedule, which can also guarantee success. Next point is keep things organized. I don't know if you have ever gone out and you came back and you noticed that the environment was dirty, so you rushed out and you left things disorganized. So you just come back, and because everywhere is so scattered, you just feel so irritated. You're so irritated. So we have to learn how to keep things organized. When you keep things organized, you see that things are just going smoothly for you. Oh, I know where I kept this, I don't have to spend like hours looking for something or looking for anything at all. So you just know where things are and you can just go there and pick them up. Keep things arranged. Anything you're not using, throw them away. The ones you can give away, give them away. But just make sure you don't just pack a lot of things out in your house that you're not using. So make sure you keep your workspace clean, keep them organized. So the next point is limit the number of activities you schedule in a day. You schedule for yourself in a day. This one I feel like is self-explanatory. So we can just wake up in the morning. Just make sure that you don't have a lot going on, because most times you tend to have back-to-back activities. So even if you're having back-to-back activity, maybe in between each activities, make sure you have like 30 minutes of rest to relax so that you can think of the new thing before you dive into it. So make sure that you have time for like short break so that you can think. The next one is have a positive attitude to life, right? So most times we are just maybe we have experienced so much of the negative side of life that we are just too sad to assume that things are going to turn around or things are going to be better. Yes, we know that things are not exactly the best right now, but in as much as things are not the best right now, still I want us to learn how to be open-minded to the point that you are like, yes, even though I didn't get the opportunity today, opportunities could come tomorrow. So I'm a very, very optimistic person, right? So I see the best in life. Whether it's not going the way I want it to go, I might not be happy about the way things are going, but I still try as much as possible to believe that something good can come out from any situation. And with that mindset, I'm able to like gain more from life. Because if you have a negative mindset, right, or you have a mindset of things are not going to work, things are definitely not going to work, or it might even work out, but you will still be reluctant about like accepting the fact that things are going to happen and they're going to be better. So have a positive mindset to life. Open up your heart, accept life, accept people. Bad things will happen, good things will happen, but make sure that you are not so much dwelling on the negative part of life. Be positive, my dear people. Just be positive, okay? Something Benjamin Disraeli said. He said, nurture your mind with great thoughts, for you will never go any higher than you think. So be open-minded, nurture your mind with great thoughts, because if you continue to think about the negative side of life, you will never go as high as you want to go. So make sure that your mind is open to the greatest possibilities. This one is keep up with the trend. Read the news, what's going on around you. So find out what's going on around you, the news, listen to the news, so that you'll not be caught unawares, okay? So learn what's going on around you, listen to the news, read newspapers. If you can read newspapers, just read. Make sure you read things around you. But one thing I try to tell people is, if you notice that what is going on around you can influence you negatively, or probably the news is so sad that you are trying as much as possible to avoid them, just avoid them, please. Just listen to the ones you can listen to. Avoid the ones that are going to make you sad or depressed. So just try as much as possible to know what's going on. Just at least know what's happening around you. Even if you don't read the news, ask people. The last point is hard work, discipline, consistency. I put those three together because they work hand in hand. So if you want to be disciplined, you can be disciplined and not be consistent, but try as much as possible to ensure that you have three of them working for you. So one thing that have helped me in this life is being consistent. I noticed that when you continue to be consistent, you build habits. So, and this habit, when it becomes part of you, you see that success becomes like your lifestyle, right? So I do this all the time, and as I continue to do it, my body gets used to it. It just becomes fun for me. It becomes like something that I enjoy doing. So consistency, discipline. If I say I want to do something, make sure that you are doing it. I want to do something by 9 o'clock, no matter how tired I am, I want to be there by 9 o'clock, and I want to do this thing by 9 o'clock. I'm going to make sure, try my possible best to do it by 9 o'clock. Even if I'm not doing it well, I might not be doing it well, but I want to make sure that by 9 o'clock I have started doing it, so that next time when I try to do it, I do it better. So make sure that you're consistent, make sure you're disciplined, make sure you're also time conscious. So put things in order, organize things, make sure that things are working out for you very well. So guys, that will be it for today. It was nice having you guys on board once again. I hope I didn't bore you out, but I hope you learned something. And please, if you did, just hit that red subscribe button, turn on your post notification. Please like this video, share this video, and you can also check out my website. I'll write down this on my website so you'll see it there. So just check out my website, like this video, share this video, subscribe, do all this good stuff, okay? Then follow me on my Instagram. All right, thank you so much, guys. I truly appreciate you guys being here. I'll see you guys next time.